Marvel's What If Season 3, which snuck up on me. I wasn't ready for that. Season 3, Episode 1. What if the Hulk fought the Mech Avengers? Or as I like to call it, what if Sam Wilson and Bruce Banner became friends? And it's your boy Icon with a Marvel animated series review for you. Going back over that Marvel's What If, because Marvel's What If is back up in this bitch. And before we get started, hit that notification bell, like or subscribe, and let's get started as we review a little Marvel's What If. So in this particular episode, because you know all the episodes are connected somehow because the Watcher is back in the sky and he's looking, so we know that the events that are going to happen in these episodes will lead up to something in the finale. This instead of the Captain America film where Captain America was jogging around the United States. He was jogging around Washington, D.C., and then he bumped into Sam Wilson. Instead of Captain America, it was Bruce Banner. He was the one jogging, and he bumped into, Sam Wilson. The two of them became best friends. All the other Avengers shit happened. There were moments where, because of their friendship and because, Bruce Banner had the Hulk in him, there were moments where, the Hulk would come out, and Bruce didn't like that because he was like, Sam's my friend. He's like my best friend and everything, and I don't want to hurt him. And then there was a moment where the Hulk came out one time too many, and then Bruce Banner felt bad, and then he completely disappeared. When he disappeared, he was trying to remove the Hulk from his system. And he decided that if gamma radiation is what created the Hulk, then maybe gamma radiation can get rid of the Hulk. So he pumped himself full of gamma radiation, and what it did was it basically took the Hulk out of him, or it's separate. It created a new Hulk, a third Hulk, but this third one was separate from Bruce Banner. And then Bruce shrunk back to normal. He turned back to a normal person. And this new crazy monster who didn't have Bruce Banner in his conscience to hold him back basically started ravaging all over the world. It grew 50 million feet tall, and it had the ability to spawn babies out of its body, which was very disgusting. So it's shooting these little gamma monsters out, and these gamma monsters are taking over the world. So this big apex gamma monster that came out of Bruce Banner, it also has little younger gamma monsters coming out of it. They're now taking over the world and destroying the planet as we know it. So the Avengers are on the scene, and all the Avengers minus Bruce Banner. And the Avengers decided that in order for them to take down these gamma monsters, they had to come up with new and improved Hulk busters and these big mech armors. Every Avenger got an iron suit to fight them. They were all 50 million feet tall, and they were fighting them. Now here's the part that I thought was bullshit. So everybody came together. The Avengers came together, all people in Russia came together, Wakanda came together, all the heroes everywhere. They all came together to help fight these monsters. And you're gonna tell me that when you have a team that has Tony Stark, Iron Man, Hawkeye, Thor, freaking Thor, and then you have a team that has Monica Rambeau, who did not get her powers yet, and Sam Wilson and Bucky Barnes. They're all on the same team together. They're all fighting these gamma monsters. You gonna tell me Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man died, and Sam Wilson and Monica Rambeau saved the day? No pun intended, but that's Cap. That's Cap. So, and they were just the Avengers died, protected, they saved the world, they saved the world from the mech monsters, but they're just oh, the Avengers died. And they said that Sam Wilson and Monica Rambeau's team, they defeated the monsters that the Avengers, I'm so Thor died, and I love Sam Wilson, I fucks with, Sam Wilson's my guy, but y'all really trying to tell me that Thor died, and Sam Wilson survived, and not only did Sam survive, he saved the day. That's Cap. So anyway, so now, but when they defeated the monsters, one of them crashed into the ocean, and they thought that he was destroyed. So 10 years goes by, everyone's safe. There was this random black girl in the beginning of the episode that was running from the mech monsters. I don't know. There was another black woman, when we went 10 years later, there was another black woman who was controlling one of the mech monsters. She had a Wakandan accent. She was from Wakanda. I almost feel was that the girl from the beginning? Did that girl grow up to be the girl in the mech monster? Maybe this girl will have something to do with, what happens later on in the season. Who knows? But anyway, I'm just going to keep my eye out for this girl. And if it turns out that was the same girl who grew up to be in the mech monster. But anyway, so now there's a new Avengers team. So it's led by Sam Wilson, who's in the Captain America suit and the Captain America mech stuff. They've been saving the world. They've been teaming up with other people. Everybody that's left, everybody who survived, Shang-Chi, Bucky Barnes, everybody that survived, and they're keeping the world safe. They find out that that one gamma monster that was in the ocean came out of the ocean, and it started respawning, like younglings, and they're about to assault the world again. So then everybody's just like, oh, we need Bruce Banner to help save the day. Sam's like, no, leave Bruce alone because that's his friend and he doesn't want his friend to have to join the fight. Monica Rambeau says, screw you. And she sends Bucky Barnes to go find him. Bucky finds him, and then they tell Sam, because Sam and Monica tried to fight the monsters, they got their ass beat, and then Monica told them, they were like, hey, listen, we need Bruce Banner's help to defeat these things, and we found him. So Sam goes down to talk to Bruce Banner. He's in the jungle somewhere. He built a whole fortress for himself out of like old army parts, like army planes. He has a nuclear bomb that's on the island with him, but he said that it wasn't active. He started talking to Sam. And then he was like, we need you back in the fight, Bruce. And he was like, no, because I left the fight, because I didn't want to harm anybody. And then Sam was just like, oh, but you're Bruce Banner, like, you created these things and now you're running and hiding. And then he was like, what do you know about fear, boy? And I was like, okay. And he's like, what do you know about fear, Sam Wilson? He's like, I'm afraid of my own self. And then he showed him something he was working on, which was called, I guess, the Avengers protocol or whatever. And then he asked him, he was like, what was this protocol for? And he said that the protocol was created to stop me in case I got out of control. He said, like, I'm so afraid of myself. I created this thing for you to stop me, but I think this thing will help you defeat the Apex. So he's like, so you're not going to come? And he was like, no. So Sam got in the plane and he dipped. So now all the monsters, they're coming out of the ocean because they're getting ready to attack Chicago or New York or something. And then right before they attacked whatever city they were going to attack, Sam and the gang showed up. They used Bruce Banner's protocol in their system, which basically took all their mechanical Iron Man robots and it fused them together to form Voltron. And when all their individual robots came together to form Voltron, they started plowing the road and destroying all the mech monsters and killing all the mech monsters. But that just left the leader, the Apex, and the Apex basically bust their ass and knocked their robot down. So now their robot is down for the count. It's powerless. And when they thought they were going to die, Bruce Banner shows up out of nowhere because we knew he was going to come back. He brought the bomb with him. Bruce Banner put himself in the nuclear bomb, dropped the nuclear bomb, and then activated it. And then when his body was filled up with all that radiation, it turned him into an Apex Hulk. So the Hulk came back, but now the Hulk is 50 million feet tall, and he's here to stop the other Apex monster. So now we got a Godzilla battle on our hands, where it's the original Apex monster and it's the new Hulk Apex monster going head-to-head, fighting each other Godzilla style. So they're fighting everybody all over the city. It's Godzilla. And then in the end, Bruce Banner, ends up killing the Apex. And what happened was all the younglings, all the spawns that came out of the original Apex, when Bruce Banner defeated that monster, then all of those other spawns started following Bruce Banner because they were just like, you're the king now, and now we got to follow you. And then Sam walked up to him, and then the Avengers were going to kill him. They were just like, oh, let's kill him because we don't need another Apex on our hands. But then Sam was like, no, Bruce is still in there. And he went and he spoke to Bruce, and he was like, come on, Bruce. He was like, I know you can do it. He's like, I know you got this. And he's like, when I look at you, I don't see a monster. And then Bruce snapped out of like the craziness. He told all the spawnlings to come with him, and he brought all the Hulk spawns to the island where he was that whole time being secluded. And now I guess it's like Hulk Island or like Gamma Island or whatever, where all the spawns led by Bruce Banner Hulk, they live there now in peace and harmony or some shit. And I feel like in the season finale, that's going to come back to bite us. Like, not want to say bite us in the ass, but something's going to happen in the season finale. And when we get to the season finale and the big threat is upon us, and we get to the point where it's like, oh my God, what are we going to do? How are we going to survive? That's when Sam Wilson's going to bring out all that. That's when Sam's going to bring back Bruce Banner, and all these Hulk spawns along with Bruce Banner are going to help them take down whatever the threat is in the season finale. That's my prediction. That's how the episode ended, and thank you for tuning in. And it's also cool because the actors that play Sam Wilson and Bruce Banner, they voiced their own characters. I'm not sure if Monica Rambeau voiced her own character either. I got to go back and check that. But I mean, it was a weird episode. I'm not gonna lie. It didn't suck. Like it was a good episode. Like I said, I didn't understand the point of a friendship between Bruce Banner and Sam Wilson. I didn't understand the point of a gamma apocalypse, but then as I was watching the episode, I was like, this is okay, but it makes no damn sense. But then I thought about it. I said, okay, the fact that he took all those monsters to that island, they're going to come back at the end and help save the world. So I said, but it was pretty cool. They only gave us one episode, thank God. So I only had to review one episode. I guess new episodes will come out every Saturday, but we'll keep talking about that tomorrow's What If. Share your questions, comments, and concerns down below for episode 1, and let's continue to talk about it. Check out my other reviews because I have my review for the trailer of Superman, Man of Tomorrow up on my channel. I also have that Creature Commandos up on my channel. We're up to episode 4 for Creature Commandos. Like I said, we're getting Harley Quinn, like January the 5th. And then sometime in January, I think we're getting that Peacemaker. So we're going to be reviewing a lot. And we're off to the races because the gun universe is in there. But we still got that Marvel stuff for all you Marvel fans. So that was it, guys. So thanks for tuning in. So until next time for some more Marvel's What If action, look out for the Gamma Hulk Busters and the family. And until then, we're out this bitch!